Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Monica and today we're going to be doing my everyday makeup basket and shop my stash for December. Wow, it's the end of the year for December of 2021. Wow, I can't believe it's already the end of the year. So many things are wrapping up. It's the holiday season. So many fun things are going to be happening. So let's go ahead and go through the basket, pull out everything I'm not going to be using so we can start shopping my stash. Okay, so up here on top, I kind of want to leave some red lipsticks. I'm thinking I definitely have a video I want to film that's going to need a black lip. So we should pull one black lip, but I kind of want to leave some reds up here because holiday season. So let's leave the Stila and we'll take out the, well, okay. I will also leave the, ooh, I can stand that up and I might just stand that one up, the Besame. I'll leave the Besame and the Stila and we'll put the rest back. I also love these chromium liquid shadows from Natasha. I don't think I need to keep them in here though, because whenever I want to use them, I just pull them out of my drawer. So I'm gonna move these back. For liners. I did just pick up these new stamp and liner things from AOA Studio. It's like one half is just like a regular kind of felt tip liner, and then the other half, you're not really gonna be able to see it, but it's a stamp. And I really want to try these out. I might actually use one when I do my makeup today. So I'm gonna leave those three. These are the three stamps from AOA Studio. Let's take out these liners. You know, I'm gonna swap out this black lipstick because I was actually using this Kindness Vegan Dinner lipstick to do my brows. And I kind of really liked it, but I kind of want to try using some other black lipsticks and other products. So swapping that out. Okay, so we're gonna keep the NYX glitter glue in here. I use that all the time. For mascara, I have this Rare Beauty mascara that I got in my Sephora sale, my fall Sephora sale haul. I showed the whole thing on my Instagram page, but if you want to see the live stream that I did where I kind of did a sneak peek of my basket, I'll throw that up in the cards. But this is still good. I've only used it for the month so far. The Essence Lash Princess, I think I just pulled that out, so I know I have at least one more month on this. And then I've got my Control Freak Brow Gel. Which, ooh, I'm just realizing I should have picked up an ABH brow gel during the sale because I like it, but it's expensive. But okay, so I think we are good up here. Let's go ahead and move into the drawers. All right, drawer number one. We're gonna leave the powders. So what I did, let me push this out a little bit more. This is not the e.l.f. powder anymore. I think I'm gonna take some tape and sticker over it. But what I did is I emptied out 2 of the AOA Studio powders. Let me show you. So 2 of these little powder containers fit in here. So I emptied out 2 AOA Studio ones in here because I don't like how small the packaging is. It's kind of messy, it's kind of annoying. So I emptied 2 of them out in the same shade. So I'll probably take a little piece of tape, sticker over it with the actual name of the powder so I don't get confused. But we're gonna leave this in here along with my bread thing. And then I did swap out, I finished the powder before and actually I just hit pan. Little baby pan in there. So I just hit pan in this. I have to say I don't like the white transparent shade of this powder as much as I like the regular like skin tone shades. So I don't think I'm gonna be buying this anymore after I finish this one up, but since I do have pan, I do just kind of want to finish this up. All right, so for down here, I have a particular primer I really want to pull out, so I'm gonna put this AOA Studio primer back. This actually, I just pulled the stopper out of this Pat McGrath concealer and like I'm scraping out the last bits of it, so it's almost done. I want to go ahead and finish that up, so I'll leave it in here along with the lipstick from my Petty Project pan. Do I want to keep a Dermacol? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Dermacol in here. I'm trying to use it as much as I can now because I really want to finish it up, but like I've had this thing for years. It's still just that much. Anyway. For foundations, I actually, you know, I wore the Milani one the other day and it actually did not look good on my skin, which was kind of surprising because I remember loving this, so that was weird. I'm also getting towards the end of the Pat McGrath foundation, so I kind of want to do the Pat McGrath. I'm going to put in the Physicians Formula. This is beautiful. I wore this a lot and I really like it, so even though it separates easily, you just got to mix it up and then it goes back to normal. But I really like it, so I think I'm just going to keep in, I don't think I need my white mixer for these. Yeah, so I'll just leave the Pat McGrath in here. And then we will shop my stash for a bunch of other goodies. All right, drawer number 2. This drawer is absolutely packed. Jam-packed. All right, first things first, I really want to take out this matte pink pot. I'm getting close to finishing it, but I know these last a long time, and I kind of want to go and start using my Dermacol as my eye primer again. So I'm just going to switch this out, put it back in my collection for now. And actually this color tattoo, I did hit like pan. You can see through the bottom there. So I'm probably close to finishing this up. I think I'm gonna have to go in with a mixing medium and like remix it because it did dry out a slight little bit. But I'm hoping I can actually finish that up soon. And this will actually be the second one I've completely used up. And I use this just in my brows. All right, I've got my Pan That palette, which of course is gonna stay. You know, I haven't been able to use the retro palette as much, but it's a beautiful palette. I've been using the shimmers mainly, like with my Pan That palette, and they're pretty. But I think I'm gonna swap it out for now, along with these two palettes. And again, I used the Pastel Pup, and I actually really like the mattes. I didn't really get a chance to use the shimmer or the black and white, but the mattes up here are really, really pretty, and I do like those. And then the opposite for the Pumpkin Spice palette from Too Faced, I've been using mainly the shimmers, and they're really pretty. But I haven't really been able to use the rest of the palette, so I'm gonna put this to the side for a little bit. I might bring it back out in like a few weeks or a month or two. All right, for blush, I'm gonna move out the Baked Blush by Milani. I want to move out this full-size Rare Beauty blush because during the Sephora sale, I got all of these minis. And they're cute, and I really didn't get a chance to use them yet, so I kind of want to use these. I want to move out the highlighter. I really don't use liquid highlighter that much, so I'll move that one out. And then out of these 4 minis, there's like 2 nude kind of shades. This is a nice bright orange, like a peach, and then this is an orange. I want to use these 2. So I'll leave those 2 in. We'll put the other 2 back in my collection. So let's pop in the Pan That palette. Then I think we are good here. All right, we've got a lot in this drawer too. I'm gonna go ahead and move out all of the eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I overloaded on eyeshadow palettes, so I'll take all of those out. I really like using this contour book, but I need to like reach out and try some other face palette stuff. So I'm gonna move that back in. I love this highlight palette. Like these are some of my like favorite highlighters, and I don't want to move this back, but I am to swap it out for some other highlighters. I've tested out the Natasha Denona Mini Metropolis palette. I have to say I do not like the color selection, but the quality is there. It's still the great Natasha quality. So I'll probably include this in my next review roundup video. Alright, what do we got in... Come here. What do we got in here? I didn't really get to use anything in here. And that's empty. I need to clean that out. I think I'll just leave this for now because I really didn't touch anything that was in here before. And then of course our bottom drawer is just my Petty Project Pan products and then my makeup towel. Alrighty, let me go ahead and put all this makeup back in my collection and then we will shop my stash. Alright, so for primer, I really want to pull out this one. I just recently picked this up during the Sephora sale, and this is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I think it's going to be really nice. I've used so many samples of this, but I haven't tried the full size yet, so let's bring this one in. And then for setting sprays, I think we're okay. Actually, let me pull out the last 2 foundation samples I've got over here. I've got the NARS. Yeah, I'll bring those in. I probably can't use all of them without lightening it. But these 2 light shades of the Giorgio Armani, I think I can use. For setting sprays, I think we're good. I do need to pick up probably 1 more. These are the only setting sprays I have, and I'm about to finish the Fix Plus. But yeah, so I think we're okay here. So let's move to the next drawer. All right, so for blush, I have a face palette in mind that I want to pick out that does have a blush. But I do want to bring in a blush, and I feel like I've used a lot of liquids, and I've got liquids in there. So I'm thinking maybe a powder. Which powder? Blush. I need to reorganize this drawer. All right, I think I'm gonna bring out this one from the Balm. This is the Down Boy blush. I'll bring that one. And then for individual bronzers and contours, I think we'll need a contour because I don't think the face palette I'm going to pull is going to have a contour. So let's see. You know, I haven't tried this one yet. This is the Studio Perfect Pressed Finishing Powder. I picked up some dark shades to try as contour. This is in the shade Honey. So I'm gonna pull this out and try it for like a nice light contour and see how it works. And then I think we are good here. Okay, so for highlighters, what am I feeling for highlighter? You know, I'm feeling nostalgic and I really want to bring this out. I haven't used it in quite a bit. This is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Break. It's one of those products that was heavily recommended back in like old school YouTube, and I still love it. So I'll bring this one out. Should I bring one more highlighter? Why not? Let's bring out this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. All right, and in this last drawer, I really want to pull out some face palette products. So first, I haven't used this in a while, and since it is a holiday palette, I kind of want to go ahead and bring it out. This is the Hourglass Holiday Palette from 2018, I want to say. I do not support the brand anymore. I do not appreciate that to this day, their shade ranges suck. And as a high-end brand, they have the ability to expand their shade ranges, but they just don't want to. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to include this in my Petty Project Pan for next year, which is kind of why I want to go ahead and pull it out and see, because I haven't used this in a long time. So I want to pull this one out. And then, you know, I don't know why I've been feeling so nostalgic lately, but I also really want to pull out this Profusion palette because I love these shades. And you can see I got a lot of pan in this one right here. Okay, so I think we're good on this side. Let's go ahead and switch to my other set of Alex drawers. All right, so for foundation and concealer, I've got the Pat McGrath foundation. What do I want to bring in? So that's like a medium coverage. Let's do a full coverage and a light coverage. So let me do this Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. And then for full coverage, you know, I missed this foundation, the Pretty Natural from Essence. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that one in. All right, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear that rolling sound. I think we've got some neighbors moving out, so they've got a U-Haul out front. Hopefully it's not too loud. For powders, we're already good. I think we are good here for concealer. So I've got the Pat McGrath that I'm trying to finish. You know, I wanna bring in the Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is also a product I'm gonna include in my Petty Project Pan, but I wanna start using it. This is an under eye corrector. And then for an actual under eye concealer, Rex, chill. For an under eye concealer, let's bring in the shade Porcelain from the AOA Studio Paw Paw Liquid Concealer. In this drawer, I have all of my eyeliners and single shadows and individual shadows, mascaras and whatnot. I really want to bring in, this is another new product that I bought during the Sephora sale. This is the Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eyeshadow Duo. And this is a black cream shadow and a gold eyeshadow. And I really want to use these. And I'm curious about how this would work on my brows too. So I want to bring this one in. Eyeliner. I've got, for a video, I'm going to need a black liquid liner. Interesting that I don't really have too many of those. Well, actually, no, I've got those AOA ones already in the basket. So we've got a black liquid liner. Let's see. Maybe we just do like a light. Yeah, we'll do this one. This is from Marc Jacobs. And this is a light shimmery eyeliner. Make me look a little bit more bright and awake. These I can just pull out kind of whenever I want to. I've got these colorful liners from Shop Missy that I don't really reach for that often. Let's go ahead and bring in the red and the green. Well, very Christmassy, huh? And actually, is this a black? No, it's not a black. And never mind on that, because I thought I had a black cream shadow from AOA that I could use for my brows, but I don't. So we're gonna ignore that. Okay, I think we are good here. Okay, so for lipsticks, we have the red lipsticks up there. I need to pull out a black lipstick. So let me see. feeling this Black Moon Cosmetics one, so let's pull that out. I want to do a bullet too. You know, I kind of want to pull a bullet out that I didn't like as much just to try using it in my brows. You know, for shits and gigs. So let's try, I'll use the Melt one. We got black, we got, here. Let's do a gloss. I haven't pulled a gloss out in a bit. Let's do the e.l.f. and Chipotle gloss. All right, and I think we are okay here. And then the last drawer is now just my empties drawer. So let me go ahead and put all this makeup into my basket and I'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, so I totally lied. I forgot to go to eyeshadow palettes. So I don't think there's anything up here on the top that I want to pull out. We got like some Too Faced, we got the Too Faced, ABH, Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. Then over here we've got my Natasha Denona section, some kind of random palettes here. There's one underneath the boop-a-doop that I really want to pull out, so give me a second. All right, and here we are underneath. I kind of want to pull out like some smaller palettes and then one big one. So the one that I actually kind of want to actually reach for, I know, the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm going to pull this one out. And, and you know what? I'm surprising myself here. I didn't think I would pull this out, but I kind of really want to bring out the Urban Decay Elements palette. It's got some nice shimmers in here. So we'll do that. And then I think we've got plenty because I got to really focus on my Pan That palette. Yeah, and I think I've got some palettes coming in soon. So now we're actually done. We're going to go back and put all this into my basket and be back for the final reveal for realsies this time. All right, so here we are back at the basket. We've got pretty much the same things up here. Our brow gel, the mascaras, the NYX glitter glue, our new liners, the black and red lipsticks, and I think that's it for here. Up here in drawer number 1, we have our primer, the under eye concealer, our regular concealers, the foundations over here, and then our little foundation samples. I tried to squish them together. There. In drawer number 2, we have our Pan That palette, the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs magnetic palette, the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, the Hourglass palette, the Natural Nude shimmer brick, the 2 leftover liquid blushes, and then the Maybelline color tattoo. In drawer number 3, we have the Urban Decay Elements palettes, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, the Profusion Contour and Highlight palette, the AUA Studio Perfect Pressed Finishing Powder, the Balm Down Boy, and then the Too Faced, I saw the TF, oops, the Tom Ford cream and powder eyeshadow. Wow, it's been a long day. And then of course, last but not least, we have the bottom drawer, which has not changed. And that is it. That is everything I'm going to be using in my everyday makeup basket for December to finish up the year 2021. Let me know down below what you guys are going to be using to finish out the year. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.